Hello YouTube, SchizznitGaming here. Today, going to play Kerbal Space Program, but you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do differently? I'm going to do this with Kethane. You see these green little spots in the back here? Well, that's the overlay that shows that Kethane is active, as well as you'll notice that my atmosphere looks different. That's a better atmospheres pack that makes my computer cry. But it's gorgeous, so I keep it. It's just the cloud layer that I think I'll get rid of at some point. Might replace it with environmental visual enhancements clouds, but enough of that. Kethane Space Program is what we'll be... Oh my god, I cannot word today. Kethane Space Program is what we will be playing today. So we're gonna go ahead and start this game. Ooh, look at that frame rate. Start new. We will do this. I want to say career, but I think we might have to go sandboxes. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, yeah. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and pick a flag, any flag. I kind of like OMB because I like demolition stuff, but KH4 is kind of cool if you think about it, because, you know, CH4 is methane, so Kethane, you know, you can see how it works. Yeah, shut up. Okay, so we're going to do this, Kethane Space Program, and start. Alright, nice scene transition there, and... here we are, the Kerbal Space Center, full of its gloriousness and frame ratiness. Yes, I'm playing at about 40 FPS, let's see if we can keep it that way. First things first. No, wait, I lied. First things first, we need to pick a planetary body that we are going to scan and harvest the Kethane off of. Now, Kerbin is a great choice. Oh god, look at this environmental pack. Oh my god, I love it. Anyway, Kerbin's a great choice because it's, well... It's got an atmosphere, it's Earth, right? I mean, we don't have to go very far to get the stuff. However, because of the atmosphere, because of the way, the amount of gravity it has and everything, it just would not work out for the best. It would be very difficult to obtain and get the stuff into orbit and stuff. If you can get things into orbit, you're halfway to anywhere, as they say. And getting into orbit off of Kerbin is, well, damn near impossible. So, we will not be scanning or doing anything with Kerbin. However, the moon, very close, very gorgeous. This moon is a great place to start for collecting Kethane. It's close to Kerbin, it's of good size, and has fairly large deposits. However, it's still got a highish gravity, so the actual Kethane profit, as I call it, would be minimized. Now, Minmus, on the other hand, it's a little further from Kerbin, but if we set up a large outpost out here, we could get a lot of Kethane. The only downfall is that Minmus has virtually no Kethane on it. If I show the grid overlay here, so you can see it's a hexagonal overlay based on the terrain. And, you know, as we scan it, it'll reveal information on our resources. So I think we will actually start with the moon, because it's close, right? It's just good. It works, you know? So we've got our destination selected, the moon. These will be lengthy episodes, I'm just going to forewarn you now. They're not going to be quick episodes. Anyway, we got the Stay Put Nickmart 1. Just gonna turn off RCS build aid there because we don't actually need it right now. And we're going to go ahead and put on 8 scanners. 8 omnidirectional scanners, as they are. Like so, because we want to be able to scan relatively quickly. We're going to place on a lot of battery banks. Oh. There we go. Battery banks. This way it'll remain charged at night. Place you on so I can place on 8 1x6 solar panels. I'm gonna actually place them upside down just for the sake of prettiness. God, just look at that satellite. Now that's a satellite. Just thinking, should I put on a xenon thruster? Heck, why not, right? Have a little extra delta V on there for small time adjustments. And if I believe I've got, no, I don't have MechJeb. Okay, wait, but I have Kerbal Engineer. Kerbal Engineering System. Just gonna put on a single microchip there. I kind of look like a smiley face there for a minute. Anyways, 2,542 meters a second at a thrust to weight ratio of 0.17. I like it. Okay, so we'll name this KethSat Alpha. Yeah, that's how you spell it. KethSat Alpha. Yeah! Okay. Save, now we need to find a way to launch this. I have a couple mods installed, of course, right? Kethane, Kerbal Engineer. But also, I've got, Neophyte's Elementary Aerodynamics something, I don't know. Anyways, it's an aerodynamics mod that makes aerodynamics. So we're going to need to be careful about how our rocket flies and what it looks like. But at the same time, it makes rockets just one hell of a lot nicer to use. Trust me, it's good in the end. So we're gonna put on some struts because, you know, aerodynamics and whatnot. So aerodynamic up there. Alright, now for the engine, we're gonna put on a LVT-45. I believe I have the Hot Rockets particle replacer installed as well. Not too sure though. I guess we'll find out when we launch. There we go, there's that. We're gonna actually go ahead and action group these upper parts here before I forget. Custom 1 will toggle the panels. Custom 2 will toggle the detectors. There we go. Now, as for structural, we're going to go ahead and pop on a Rocco Max adapter. Strut this. I know with the recent updates, things have gotten a lot stronger, but you know what? I like struts. I don't know. I just like them. I'm gonna throw on this piece of junk here, and we're gonna grab another hunk of junk over here. This one's gonna have a scapper on it. Scapper. Let's just go ahead and actually keep Kerbal Engineer up here, because... Oh wow. That is really good. I like that. Cool. Gonna go and structuralize again. And then we're going to go ahead and bring on the big engines. Well, not the... No, I actually can't say that, because the big engines would refer to the 3.5 meter parts here, the NASA parts, but, nope. Okay, now we're actually going to go ahead and, alt-click U. Okay, we don't want 8 of them. Actually, just want 2. I can't remember, does the Delta Vive eject these side engines? Are they like boosters, or... I cannot remember. Oh well, we got enough Delta V here. We got, oh my god, we got 12k of almost, yeah, 12.5k of Delta V. We don't need it. Okay. Can I get on there? Oh right. I don't know why these are under the cheats options. Allow part clipping. I mean, if you're in the real world NASA, you could just carve out part of that to allow it to fit. But whatever. We're gonna go with struts. I hope this isn't too loud. I hope you can hear me okay. It's loud to me, but maybe that's just my headset volume turned up. Aerodynamics, because we actually need fins at the bottom here. I'll explain why real quick, if it's okay with you all. We look at the center of lift and center of mass, right? What happens is, with the aerodynamics mod, if your center of lift, which is commonly above your center of mass without fins, that wants to be behind your center of lift. Now when you're traveling through the air, the faster you go, the more aggressively this will try and pull behind. And, so, effectively, mid-flight, at about 400 meters a second or whatever, we will flip completely backwards. However, with fins here, for them, you can see the aerodynamic forces will keep the blue side underneath the yellow thing, right? The center mass and center lift, they will stay like this. Or at least, you know, as long as this doesn't exceed a certain amount. Because it can catch air up here and be flipped over and fancy stuff. Near is not as bad as FAR, Ferrum Aerospace Research. FAR is complex. I mean, I used to love it. I used to use it all the time religiously. But I stopped using it because, simply, it was just too much. You know, knowing that this object here would create a weird wind channel beside here, and that would affect your aerodynamics. And then, you know, having nothing here would create some sort of weird vortex here. That just was... I couldn't figure it out. I mean, it was fun, and I was sort of good at it, but I couldn't do it. Now, looking at Kerbal Engineer here, this stage alone has enough to actually get us to the moon. Perhaps even start circularizing, if we're good. We don't want to do that, though. We actually want this to be what's putting us up there. Oh well. I'm not complaining, really. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and, for control reasons, we're going to throw on a couple of Werner engines, because I actually don't mind spending a little fuel controlling. I honestly love the Werner engines. They're just the best darn thing. anyone's ever implemented into a game, in my honest opinion. Just gonna say that right there. Okay, so we got that. You're staged, yes. Then you go, yes. This game likes cereal rockets. It doesn't like asparagus rockets. So, alright, I think this is good. Let's go ahead and save you and launch. Alright, and now that my frame rate has decided to drop down to about 25, I'm starting to realize, oh, 16 there. Oh, just like the good old days of my old laptop I used to have. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I may have to get rid of those clouds and put different ones on. Also, those are the stock clouds. There was other options. There was ones like 2 times cloud density, 1.5 times cloud density, 3 times cloud density. I want my computer burned mode, and I want my computer incinerated mode. I was tempted to do the incinerator mode just to see what would happen, but I'm glad I didn't, because this is painful. Looking down, I'm getting like 30 FPS here, and that's with all the other things too. I mean, that's just, oh my god. Prepare for pain. And you know what? I'm actually going to quickly check and see if this is even recording my voice. Okay, well that cut the video, but you know what? I believe this is. Anyways, on the launch pad, launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have confirmed the liftoff of the KethSat Alpha. We are headed to the moon to scan for that sweet, sweet Kethane, so we can go ahead and, well, harness its powers and utilize it in our space program. Who knows what we could build with it, who knows what we could do with it, who knows what other mods actually have a use for it. I know there are some. I believe Interstellar does. But I don't like Interstellar because I don't like having to use a pre-cooler on my darn jet engines. It is just frustrating. Oh, just look at that. And yes, some of you might be panicking thinking, what the hell are you doing? That is not how you're supposed to go up in Kerbal Space Program. Well, actually, you know, here it is. So you gotta do your gravity turn early because, you know, because we've got an aerodynamic vehicle here, it's able to punch through the atmosphere like it's no tomorrow. Now, as I struggle here to maintain this thing's control, probably due to the derpy frame rate, and potentially, oh god, okay, whatever, it's all good, we're all good. Oh, there we go, see that? My frame rate just shot right up there. There we go, as we look into the black abyss of space, we start to realize that it's nicer on the frame rate than the atmosphere. No, go down. I don't want to be off. No, I don't want an angled orbit. I do not want an inclined orbit or anything. Okay, hold there. Hold it there, okay? Can you do that for me? Yes? Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and look at our orbit here. I think we'll actually jump into a high orbit because we can. Really, that's the only reason why. Or perhaps, if I can do this right, I may be able to intercept the moon just simply from launching. Oh my god, could I do that? I mean, I didn't even plan on it, but I possibly could. We've got the Delta V for it. Oh my god, we can too. Set as target, our descending node. Okay, we'll have to adjust that ASAP. Nearly in space. Dump that stage. There we go. It's nice, because that one was actually almost empty. Ooh, this is going a lot better than planned. Alright. This is exciting. Oh my gosh, just like when I first started playing. Calm down, it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move over. Oh yeah, that's right. I can put out my solar panels. We need to, as soon as possible, get our inclination upwards. I probably should be wearing my glasses while doing this. I actually can't see anything at the moment. Like, I can make out generally what I'm doing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I want to pull you back here. There we go. And then we're going to descend at the ascending node. It's just a little something I remembered. I don't know how I remembered it, but I did. It's just something I always remember. Oh god, just look at that atmosphere. That atmos. No, oh, a little too far. A little too far. A little too far. Just gonna pull over to you. Oh my god, the KSP music is unbelievable. Oh, just so serene. I wish it'd add more music though, like honestly. it's just so good, you know? Anyway, warp over to the ascending node. We're just gonna go ahead and realign here, make sure we're nice and set. Oh, there we go, 0 degree inclination. Now to figure out what we need to do. If we go ahead and just push right here, that's not gonna help. Will that help? Not really. That's gonna take a lot more delta V than necessary. What if we speed up? You know, what if we just head towards the moon? Because I know that intercept's not gonna like impact right away. That's gonna be just me slowly being pulled in by the mun. Oh, I see. We'd be in a backwards orbit. We don't want that. We need to go ahead and look at where we're headed. Pull away from there. We need to burn towards the 90 degrees. Just gonna go ahead and push over this way. I love how I haven't even been using my Werner engines. They've just been sort of sitting there. Ah, whatever. Okay. Grab you. And we will be doing inclination changes, I'm pretty sure. Now, we need to be at about 200... No, sorry. Say about 150 clicks out. Yeah, I think that's nice. Gonna go ahead and grab the right on the periapse. Right on the periapse. There we go. Pull you in. Get you down. Oh, you flipped a little too quickly there. A little too quick. And we're actually going to jump the inclination right about here. I like that. That's a nice inclination for a scanning satellite. Now, because we don't actually need this stage anymore, we can pop that stage. I know it probably just befuddled with my node there, but you know, I don't care. We just need to get in the general level of accuracy, as I struggle to... You know what? I'm just gonna reach back here and grab my glasses because I just realized they're behind me. Oh my god, I am just a genius sometimes. There we go. Oh my god, I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, move towards the node here. There we go. Now it's going to be apparently a 12-second burn, so 6 seconds out we're going to start the burn. Don't overwarp. Don't do it. Don't freaking overwarp this. I swear if you overwarp, I will be an unhappy camper. Not that I camp. Sometimes I do. With a good old shotgun in Battlefield 3. No, I'm kidding, I don't do that. That's just kind of a scumbag move. Okay, enough about Battlefield 3. This is Kerbal Space Program. Gonna go ahead and just sort of burn there, adjust as necessary. Oh, those hot rockets particles. Oh my god, they're just beautiful. You know, my computer's not even that powerful, so I mean, it's miraculous that I'm actually able to do this. Whatever, close enough. It's miraculous I'm able to play this game to the degree I can with these mods. Like vanilla, I can easily be 60 FPS vanilla. I mean, it's unbelievable. However, with these mods, it's a little more difficult. Alright, now, we didn't actually have the flight systems enabled, so we're gonna have to do this from the menu. We want to move by you. I'm gonna say, look over this way, so we can push away from the planet. (152 by 151). Alright, that's good. We've got more than enough power to burn through, so we're good. Alright. Turn on the scanners. And now. Oh, look at that. We only just get one little blip in the back where we can't get it. Oh, that is gorgeous. Turn that down a bit actually, because look at that, we're finding Kethane. God, that's just awesome. So we've already got a general idea of where the Kethane is, in about where we'd be landing. I'm not going to be doing any high altitude landings yet until we need to. God, just listen to that though. That does get kind of annoying, I'll be honest. So what do we have over here? We've got 322,000 liters of kethane on this pocket here, which is all one big pocket. It's not like each square has that much. This deposit has 202,000 liters, this one has 385, or 384,000, 189,000, 223, 296, 426,000 in this pocket. That's a rich one. 69,000, that's a little low. I see what you did there. Alright, so we got actually a fair amount of kethane on the moon. I like this. Alright. Also, quick little thing. Even if we were to run out of kethane on the moon, don't know if you'd call this cheating, but we could delete the, well, there's a map file for each of these planets that already knows where the pockets of kethane are. Because, you know, you don't actually, you could just guess randomly surface on the moon and manage to get kethane. It's not like you have to scan it to make it there. So, the scanner just reveals its location. So we could delete that file, it will regenerate and produce a whole new set of kethane for us. But we'll think about that if we manage to actually mine up all this kethane. And that's 500,000 liters of kethane right there. I don't think we can store that much. But, nonetheless, I think that'll be it for episode 1. Don't want it to be too lengthy. Thank you all for watching. SchizznitGaming. Stay tuned for us for putting equipment out of the moon now so we can actually process kethane. That's what I think the next mission will be. See you then.